spread the message. Alright, Shalom, we're the Hebrew Israelites, coming out week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America, which is known as Babylon the Great. Alright, in the scriptures, first and foremost, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Hashem, our Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, the great millstone, the rule well. Salutations, peace, love, and blessings, shalom to the hopefully elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, which is the word of truth and sincerity. Don't strive to make your body election short. Don't do diligence, making your body a living sacrifice. Alright, because at the end of the day, what we're doing out here is for our own salvation. You know, coming out here prophesying, because that's a commandment, is to come out here and to prophesy. See, anytime that there was destruction that was impending, the Lord would send his prophets. Okay? Yeah. Alright. Actually, go give me Nehemiah, the 9th chapter.
The power,
right? Go ahead.
Who did choose Abram and brought him forth out of Ur of the Chaldees, and gave him the name of Abraham, and found his heart faithful before thee, and made us a covenant with him to give the land of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the Jebusites, and the Girgashites, give it, I say, to his seed, and hast performed thy words, for thou art righteous, and didst see the affliction of our fathers in Egypt, and hearest their cry by the Red Sea, and shewest signs and wonders upon Pharaoh, and on all his servants, and on all the people of his land.
Those things are getting ready to take place here in America, because it tells us that the Lord is going to smite Egypt again with things. And this is spiritually known as Egypt. You can read about that Revelation, the 11th chapter. And so the Lord is going to do miracles and wonders again, and great things in the sight of the new Pharaoh, which is Esau Edom, because Esau Edom is ruling over Babylon right now, America. Okay? And he refuses to let the Israelites go. Okay? Just like Pharaoh did back in those times when so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans were under the slavery in Egypt. Right, same thing going on now. Okay, they don't want you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to know who you are. They don't want you to wake up to your heritage. And so they're continuously trying to keep you down, right, to keep your mind in a state of confusion. Okay, that's why they take down our videos. That's why they ultimately they want to come out here and they want to run us off the streets and kill us, man. Right? Because they don't want the truth to go out. But the truth is already gone out. That's why all these things are going on. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50, in verse 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. In all that took them captives, held them fast, they refused to let them go.
They refused to let them go. And so, even though Israel got jacked up, because Israel was turned away from the Lord, you know, eventually the nations that were holding Israel in captivity, the Lord jacked them up. Alright? And this has been, hey, when every captivity that you read about, you know, just like captivity of Babylon, when the Babylonians got driven down, the Lord put in the spirit of those heathens to have Jacob rebuild Jerusalem again. Okay? And so that was the Lord having mercy on Jacob. And so you would see these things come to pass. That's why even during the Roman Empire, right, Jacob knew who they were. Alright? Jacob was able to go to Jerusalem, keep sacrifice to the Lord. You know, keep the Passover, all right, every year. And well, what it was is that they were tributaries to the king. See, but in this captivity, Esau completely stripped you of your heritage. All right, Esau did great wickedness in this captivity, and so the Lord's going to bring great plagues upon Esau even at this time. Okay, for the ones of us that were returning to Yahweh Shai, all right, praying to Yahweh Shai and preaching this word and giving our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, the Lord's actually going to come and save those of us that are of the elect. Okay, for what? For humbling ourselves to the will of the Lord and returning to His law, statutes, and commandments, in the hopes that the Lord will deliver us from the destruction that's coming upon the wicked. All right, because all of the wicked is going to be destroyed. Anybody that is not repented and turned back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, all right, the Lord is going to bring these plagues upon you. Okay? All right, all you guys that's out there wearing fringes and doing madness, you know, showing yourself on camera, doing wickedness, being implicable before Esau in the world, being implicable, being able to implicate us with you. Okay, the Lord is going to separate the sheep from the goats, man. So even though you think you're doing things, you know, in the dark or whatever, all right, the Lord is going to separate you for evil. The Lord's going to chastise you and punish you for the wickedness that you do. All right, that's why you got to come into this thing in truth and in sincerity. Because if you don't, the Lord knows your heart, man. All right, the Lord knows what you're thinking, what your intentions are, man. So if you're trying to come into the truth with any other intentions other than you want to receive salvation, or you truly want to be an Israelite and serve Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, anything outside of that is wickedness, man. All right, and the Lord is going to punish you for that. If you don't believe in this thing, man, then don't even try and call yourself an Israelite, bro.
This is Psalm 7 and 9. Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end, but establish the just. For the righteous God, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, trieth the hearts and reins.
Yeah, trieth the hearts and the reins.
It says, my defense is of Yahweh, which saveth the upright in heart.
The upright in heart, okay? Meaning that we've all done certain things, but our spirit is upright.
What was that song, bro, I just hit me, where he says, my intentions are good. Oh, that song, dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, God.
Yeah, it's like an old school.
Yeah.
It says, oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
God.
Hey, because us, we may go off, but our intentions are for good, man. Our intentions are to feed the elect, man, so that we can get about this bitch Babylon, man. We don't want to remain here. We don't want to remain in this condition that we're in, where demons can plague our mind, where demons can mess with us and make it and have us think about going off, man. You know, we want out of here, man. We want the new covenant, okay, which we're in the beginning stages. But the fulfillment of that is the Lord giving us a fleshly heart, take away this fucking stony, man, so that we can be perfect, man.
Yep.
You know, the Lord promised that real soon we're going to be perfect. And what comes with that perfection is immortality, because the wages of sin is death. You know, that's what we want. Although we fall, like the scriptures say, a righteous man will fall 7 times. A complete amount of times. But you know what he does? He repents, he gets back up. Okay, and he publishes the goodwill of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
Yeah, just like King David went on, but his spirit was righteous, man.
Good, and that's the spirit, because this is David. What I was bringing out. I got another verse for me. This is verse 11. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai judges the righteous, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is angry with the wicked every day.
Angry with the wicked every day. All right. So if you're an unbeliever, you're wicked, man. Okay. If you're not repentant, you know, you don't repent of your sins and turn back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, All right, you're wicked, and the Lord is angry with you. You know, you do certain sins, the Lord is angry with you. You know, that's why you have to repent. All right, and turn back to the Lord. When you repent, that means you going back to Yahweh Shai, His ways, His laws, statutes, commandments. All right, you forsake sin, man. Just like it says in the scriptures to forsake the old man and put on the new man. All right,
because in scripture where it says Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day. Our people do commit wickedness. Our people are wicked, but the wicked is Esau, man. But he pushed that vibration on our people. That's why Yahweh rebuked our people. And he said, you can't understand who I am or what I'm about because you're of the father of the devil, man. That's why you got all these jakes. You got jakes that roll by. They scoff at us. They might flip us off, throw things at us, think a crazy thought against us in their mind. Why? Because the wickedness of Esau, that vibration, has been pushed upon our people, man, to where their minds have been totally polluted, man. Okay? Yahweh Shai says, hey, he's going to reject these people because they rejected his knowledge. They rejected his prophets, man. You know, this is real quick, another one. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and verse 23. It says, for Yahweh, by Hashem Shai, created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity. This is talking about the Israelites, man. He created us to be immortal, man. All this wickedness that Jake's doing right now, that wasn't for us, man. We inherited that from fucking Esau, man. From our ancestors that were in captivity. We got this vibration pushed on from Esau, man. He created us to be immortal, man. So that we wouldn't see death, so we wouldn't go off, man. He created us after his own image, which is his mind, the law, statutes, commandments. We weren't supposed to go through this shit, man.
That's why we were given the law in the first place. All right, so that you would be able to make your way back to the tree of life eventually. Okay, it really is through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice. Okay, but what does it say? The law is a schoolmaster that leads you to faith.
Yeah.
All right, so keeping the law, statutes, and commandments will build you up. All right, that'll build your faith. Okay, because hey, when Paul was talking about the law, he said, "Is the law then therefore made death unto me?" He said, "God forbid." Now the reason that he said, if I sin, then I consent unto the law that is good. Because otherwise you wouldn't know that it was sin in the first place. If it wasn't for the law, so the law is good. Because without it, you would be sinning and not even know that it was a sin, that it was wickedness. So then you consent. So if you go off, then you consent to the law that it is good because you're condemned in your mind. You know that you went off. See that? That's why Paul said, when I sinned, when the commandment came in, it made sin even worse, right? It's made sin exceeding sinful because it says the strength of sin is the law. Because what happens when the law comes in, you're condemned in your mind. Because without the law, you would sin and you wouldn't feel no type of way about it.
That's right. This is verse 24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world. And they that do hold it aside to find it.
Yep. And the woman was enticed by Esau, by the serpent, I should say.
Same guy, but yeah.
But the woman was enticed by the serpent. You know, he basically told her she was going to be a god. She said, "Oh man, I want that." And so then she took that, gave it to her husband, and then sin and death came into the world through that. Right? Adam went off, and then everything got thrown out of whack, and things have just gotten worse and worse and worse from there. To the point that we're at now where the wicked is ruling the earth. And now there's nothing but confusion and wickedness in the earth completely and totally, man. Alright? Everything around you is off, man. It's bugged out. That's why we gotta be saved. That's why we gotta be saved out of this place, man. Alright? Because this place is completely off, man. And Esau's trying to make it worse, man. Alright? He's trying to come in with a new world order. Alright, to where if you're not for this man's system, he'll put you to death, man. So if you ain't wicked, he wants to put you to death. That way the earth is just totally engulfed in wickedness, man. Because the only thing that's not wicked out here is righteous, is the truth, the word. And the holders of it are the ones that are bearers of the light. Okay?
For thou knewest that they dealt proudly against them, so didst thou get thee a name as it is this day. And thou didst divide the sea before them, so that they went through the midst of the sea on the dry land. And their persecutors thou threwest into the deeps, as a stone into the mighty waters. Moreover, thou leddest...
You know, you got to think about, you know, when you read these scriptures, you see every time that Israel was right with the Most High, that anybody that came against him got destroyed. Right? The Lord would do wondrous things. There was an account might be in Judges or somewhere like that, that there was I think it was maybe Syria, one of the other nations was coming, and they were going to destroy some things. But then the Lord made them hear a sound like the rushing of chariots, like a great army was coming, and they all just fled and ran off. And then Jake went and looked, and then there was nothing but just food and wine and riches, and they just came through and just spoiled their camp. Because the Lord just scared them. They just ran off.
Well, there was another time where I believe it was the Assyrians or the Midianites, they came against us and they outnumbered us because Jake was from the white. He was spirit of the just bring a demon and they just started smacking each other down. And the Lord, He's going to do these things again, man. You have to believe that. We're outnumbered. We got all these troops out here. It says when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against them. Bro, we can be outnumbered. And the Lord is going to God. Everything written aforetime was written for our understanding now, for our faith.
The Lord can just put the spirit on an officer, like one of the chief of the military, to be like, "Oh, this guy's mine. I'm gonna take you," and then he deliver you. He just gets you out of there.
Yeah. He just. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
But just go. Just
get
go.
out of here. All right, they're gonna kill you if you don't leave. Go.
I don't know why I'm doing this. Please, just go.
The Lord commands all spirits, bro.
Yeah, hey, man's goings are of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? You know, it says when a man's doings please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. So things are going to happen, man. Great things are going to happen. And the Lord is going to deliver the elect of his people. You know, that's why you got to always pray to the Lord, man. Always make your atonement, man. You know, for the things you've done, for the things you might do. Pray for the brethren. You know, be a brother too, man. Because, you know, there's people out there that, you know, I'm not speaking about anybody in general, but just the spirit is out there that there's men that are not brotherly men, that don't know what it is to be a brother, man. You know, in order that spirit has to be placed upon you, man, because we came out this world, you know. But the Lord, He's going to save the meek. He ain't going to save the ruffians.
In Proverbs 16:7, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. You could be in a situation, and this guy's looking at you, you know, his order is broken. He's just like, man, I found no evil.
Like Pilate.
Yeah.
Pilate said he didn't find no evil. But you know what? That's how you know, because it says Judah's sin is written in the iron pen. Because Judah literally said, we want you to kill him. Pilate washed his hands and said, man, I don't even find no wrong with this man. This is your king. You want to kill your king? His woman was having a dream telling him, don't do nothing. go on with it is because his position is broken. He's an Edomite, okay? But even he had to say in his own heart, like, this guy, there's nothing wrong with this man. You know, that's what you know, man. Our people are fucking wicked, man.
They chose Barabbas.
Yeah, well, obvious. You just think of the name Barabbas, bro, and it's like,
It's a barbaric, man.
yeah. You know, that's what our people have succumbed to, man. You know, this is outrageous, but that's just what it is. Hey, and it says because wickedness shall abound, which means increase, flourish, the love of many shall wax cold. That's why all our people are out here the way they are, man. Showing no love to each other. You can have a Jake walk by a dead body of another Jake and not even think
They'll
twice.
record it.
They'll record it.
They'll record you.
Yeah. That's, man. It's nasty, bro. Very nasty. Right? So this is
I want to look up the head. Yeah, I want to look up his name and see what his name is.
go ahead.
Yeah, keep going.
as a stone into the mighty waters. Moreover, thou leddest them in the day by a cloudy pillar, and in the night by a pillar of fire.
And you know what? When we got led out of Egypt by this event, that was Yahweh Shai, man. That was the Lord in that chariot, man. That was with us, man. He was protecting us, bro. When David was outnumbered, okay, he prayed to the Lord, and the chariots came and started shooting lightning, shooting lasers on the Philistines, man. So the Lord, he was guiding us, man. It said in the day it was a cloud, and at night it was a pillar of fire. Because when we were going through those deserts, they were pitch black, bro. So the Lord, he was guiding us, showing us he is the light. The Lord said, I am the light of the world. He was always with us, man. Always from the beginning, bro. The prophets, we were always there in the beginning. This is not a lie, man. This is the truth. Okay, it says, when this word go out through the four corners of the earth, then shall the end come. That's why everything is going, happening the way it is. Because the Lord is about to return. With what? That same pillar of fire, man. Okay? Real quick, Baruch Shah, could you get Isaiah 6 to 15, Baruch Shah? You know, just to back up the point about that pillar of fire at night. Right? 66. Because the chariots are real. Okay, Esau, he publishes it on the media, on the news. How these chariot sightings are increasing. Okay?
Then Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind.
And that's the pillar of fire. Those are the whirlwinds, the chariots of fire.
To render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire.
And we read the Lord is angry with the wicked every day. So he's going to come with that fury, that anger. Okay? To what? To melt the wicked. Okay, go ahead, bro.
For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai plead with all flesh.
He can take their ass to trial, and at the end of it, they're going to get burned up by these things. Okay? For all the wickedness they pushed on Jacob. You know, to plead means to beg. But who is the Most High? Who is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? They're going to come to an inferior guy and beg him? No. The Lord will come with that fire, man. They're going to shoot his ass, man. Go ahead.
And the slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain of the Lord shall be many. That's why the destruction is going to destroy even my hegemony. It's going to destroy Esau's empire. Okay, when you read about that in Daniel, all right, then it says the Lord, his dominion is going to come take down this last empire, and our dominion is going to be forever.
And that word there in Isaiah 66 and 16, plead,
Yeah.
is Shabbat.
Judgment.
So it's to judge, govern, vindicate, punish.
There it is. And And that's why it's very important that you look at words. Because according to the English definition, the word plead means to beg. Okay, just like the English definition for a virgin. It means a woman that's never had sex. But when you look up these Hebrew words, there's different meanings, man. And like the brother brought out, that word there, plead, meant to judge, Shabbat.
So by fire and by sword shall the Lord judge the wicked.
That's right, that's right. You know, it's wonderful. Stand up for the people, man, for the 1/3. You know, when all the enemy comes in.
Yeah, because Esau's not going to stop, man. Even though this, that's why it says, he's as the deaf adder that stops the ear. Even though the charmers were charming, never so wise.
Never so wise.
You know, so we're out here telling Esau, like, look, bro, the Lord's coming to kill your ass because of what you're doing, bro.
Yep.
And Esau ain't listening to that. That's why it says neither repented they of their murders, their witchcraft, their fornication, their idolatry. They're not going to repent. Even when the missiles are blowing them up, they're not going to repent, bro.
Oh, that's Revelation 9.
They're not gonna be sorry for everything that they did. They're the devil, bro.
They gonna be in slavery, still talking this shit, bro. Still having that evil thoughts.
That's why it says the Lord has mercy on whom he will, and whom he will, the Lord hardens. And Esau got a hard head, bro. You know, Esau, you can't get through to this guy. He is dead set on murdering the Israelites, bro. That's why everything you see going on, okay, you see on the news, they're like, yeah, we need changes in America, we need this. And meanwhile, while he's speaking these words, he's got troops on the ground. He's got military equipment being moved into different locations. Why you think that is, man? All right? And he's got these different agent provocateurs. Guess what they're going to start doing, man? They're going to start taking shots at these military dudes. He's going to have these different agents roll through and start smoking these National Guard. And so what? So things can get even worse. And they're going to implicate you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They're going to say, oh, it's these Black Lives Matter groups. It's all these different groups that's out here. And through social media, Esau got every last one of you toe tagged, man. Because y'all are orchestrating all this through social media, but Esau set up social media as a trap. So the contact tracing. So what? So if all the different things you're posting on social media, they're going to use it against you. And they say, see, this guy, he's Black Lives Matter. He's a sympathizer. He's this, he's that. He's a terrorist. Easy, bro. Easy.
Yeah, and that's the truth. This is Romans 9 and 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
See, that's why you Edomites got raised up. Alright? It's not so that you could do what you're doing. It's not so that you could bring a light bulb into the world. Alright? It's not so that you could bring the toaster oven. Okay? It's so that the Lord could destroy you, man. That's why he raised you up, man. So that he could deliver the elect out of your hand. Alright? And totally fucking annihilate you.
That's right. This is verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will keep pardoning.
Yep.
Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will?
Yeah, well, how can he find fault with us if he's the one making us like this? Keep reading it.
Okay, it's lucky.
And it'll tell you why. This is a movie, man.
It says, nay, but, O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahweh? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
Yep, that's what happened. You got Jacob and Esau came from the same seed, came from the same woman, right? But one lump was for honor, one lump was for dishonor. What does he yet find fault? He made us like this. Well, because the Lord, he can do whatever he wants.
Yep.
What the fuck are you going to do about it? What are you going to say?
Yep.
You ain't got shit to say, man.
That's right. It says, what if Yahweh, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endured with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction.
That's why Edomites are still in power, man. All right, you might think, oh, see, if he ain't coming back, he ain't gonna say, look at all this stuff we got going on. The Lord still ain't, these guys ain't shit, blah, 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 blah.
And that he might make known the riches of his glory on the vessels of mercy, which he had afore prepared unto glory.
See, the Lord wants it to look hopeless for us. The Lord wants to make it look like there ain't no way. Like, he wants to put us in the worst possible position. Everybody in the fucking world hates us. Everybody's against us. Okay? Everybody wants to kill you. So that he can deliver you out of that and be like, see, bitch, I'm God.
It says, even us, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles.
Every last one of us was a Gentile.
Yeah.
And all you Jakes that's in the world right now, you're Gentiles, man. All right, because hey, that's why. Even in the scriptures, it says, the Lord told Jeremiah, even now thyself is going to discontinue from your heritage, man. And Paul said, hey, don't think the Lord's coming back yet, because there must be a falling away first. Hey, and that's what happened. 70 AD happened. Jake got scattered. All right, Jake got scattered all over the damn place. Lost it, bugged out.
Yeah, Esau calls it the diaspora, which means dispersing. Jake was dispersed throughout the four corners of the earth. Now it's in not only of the Jews, because today you could equate us as the Jews because we are of the circumcision, we understand. But also the Gentiles, because you're going to have Israelite foreigners that are going to come in at the last moments, man. Which we're entering those last moments, man. Okay, you're going to have brothers waking up from the four corners of the earth, man. You have brothers in all countries, man. You can't even call no names because it says all countries, man.
You can't say nothing because it's the Lord's Spirit that's going to raise them up, man. You can't say nothing, oh, wait a minute, though. Start slutty eyes. That ain't a Jake. But the Lord raised him up, man. You can't say nothing to that. He started going to the scriptures, breaking down the scriptures. Got the Spirit on him. What are you going to say to that guy, man? Nothing. The Lord, and if you're going against it, the Lord's going to zap you because you're being rebellious.
This is Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach 11:2. It says, "Commend not a man for his beauty, neither abhor a man for his outward appearance."
Yep. And the Lord looketh upon the inward part, man. All right, because the only ones that's gonna receive this truth is the ones that the Lord allow. How is all of Israel except for the elect gonna be blinded? But then Edomites are gonna wake up. That don't make no fucking sense. That don't make no sense, man. Moabites are gonna wake up to the truth. Come on, man. It says, my spirit it hath gathered me. Alright? Just like you got like that dude that was going into all these different books that aren't even a part of this Bible. Alright? The reason why the book of Jasher and the book of Enoch and this book and that book aren't in this King James Version, the 1611 edition, is because his spirit did not gather them. People, that's why it says you gotta have faith. You gotta be spiritual, man. All right, if you're not spiritual, you're not gonna be able to understand this, bro. Because it's gonna be totally over your head.
This is Psalm 147 and 19. It says, He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh by Shem Yahushai.
Yep.
So the word was given unto Israelites, man, not any other nations. The Lord doesn't know these other nations. When you read Esdras, it says he accounted the abundance of them that falleth from a drop of vessel. That's like me, I just spit. I'm not going to go start lapping up that spit. That's how the Lord feels about these other nations. They're insignificant. They're heathen. They're foreign to his laws, statutes, and commandments. He don't give a damn about them. And it's made known because look at the way they're treating us, man. Why are they doing the things they're doing unto us? Because they remember what we did and what our power did against them for all their wickedness, man. When you read in Wisdom of Solomon, the Lord gave us an order, our forefathers an order to go to Israel and smash those heathen out of them, because they were doing witchcraft, they were eating their own children, they were sacrificing them to devils, they was into pedophilia, homosexuality, the same stuff that Esau's pushing on the world today. Okay, that's why the Lord, he's going to return and judge
Praise
Esau.
God, real God, word God.
That's why the Lord is going to come back.
Over me, faster.
That's why the Lord is going to come back and judge the world.
Stars.
Okay, just like this guy, man. Okay, you got a reprobate sodomite spirit on him. Now, why is that? Because Esau did that, man. Esau had a term back in the slave times called buck breaking, man, where he would take the biggest, strongest people of our nation, he'd break them down. He'd bend them down and go up in them, man, because Esau's a sick freak. And to spread fear on our people. Okay? But that's why these jakes are bugged out, man. Okay? Another reason why the Lord gonna judge our people, man, because they're in heavy into idolatry, man. Heavy. Alright? You got jakes across the street fucking with a so-called Mexican flag with La Virgen de Guadalupe, man, which is an idol, man. Okay?
So this is exactly why y'all are all jacked up right now in the first place.
That's right.
Because you worshiping other gods, bro.
Yep.
You trying to tell Jake that nigga like
Trying to kill you.
they trying to kill you. Well, you over here protesting against the so-called white man, and at the same time you worshiping the so-called white man. So you're the one that's contrary to yourself, man. Don't look at us like we're doing something wrong, motherfucker. You're the one that's contradicting your own self.
Yeah, and Catholicism, Christianity, that's all fucking white supremacy, bro. The angels are white, the saints are white, the Lord is white, so-called white. And they set up other idols like La Virgen de Guadalupe, man, the Virgin Mary. Okay? As a so-called white woman. Now, Instagram might have images where she looks Middle Eastern, or might be dark skin, but it's all the same shit, man.
You still bowing down to it.
Still bowing down.
You can have. I don't care if you got a statue of a black so-called Jesus, man. If you are worship, you bowing down to it. You going up.
Like us, for example, we got the image of Yahweh Shai, a depiction according to the scriptures, but we don't go home and bow down and pray to it. You know, like sometimes I'll pray, and I'll pray to the Lord in all vision. A Judite sitting on the throne, but I won't vision no face, because I don't know exactly the Lord, you know. But I'll just pray in the spirit. Like, okay, you know what I mean? I know who you are, you know, a depiction of what you look like.
Well, you know who you're talking to.
Exactly.
You know that's the thing about it. If you know, you know. You know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you're blind, you're blind, man. Like, you can't see if you're blind.
Yep.
You know, it's like if I pray, I know who I'm praying to. I know I ain't praying to no other God.
That's right. Yep. And we worship Yahweh by Shem Shai, the creator of all heaven and the earth. Okay, which Yahweh means he is or he exists, the Most High. And Yahweh Shai is his only begotten Son, whom the world ignorant called Jesus Christ. Which his real name Yahweh Shai means he delivers.
It's a sin to make these different images and bow down to them.
Yep.
But if it was a sin to even have an image in the first place, then why would the brass serpent have been made? Why would Solomon have made the Lord's house different parts of his life? Like, that image of the Lord, it's not wicked to have that. It's just wicked if you're using it as an image of worship. That image was made so that people could look at it and identify with
Yeah, I mean, if that was wicked, it wouldn't be in the scriptures a depiction that was prophesied of aforetime to be brought out during these times. You know, it tells you that a depiction of the Jews. Okay, that they are black. Solomon said, "I am black and comely." That's all there for a reason to identify ourselves, man. It says, in their captivity, so we paraphrasing, they shall remember themselves, man. How are we going to do that if the scriptures didn't depict what the Israelites would look like or give hints? You know, Esau can't pick up the book and read where it talks about how the Lord looks and say, "See, that's talking about our."
They tried. See, his head and his hairs were white. The Lord has leprosy though. What you got,
This is Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, their power. For I will give them an heart and ears to hear. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return.
That's what we're doing now. In the land of our captivity, man. Okay? Esau's not in captivity, man. So that's how you know he doesn't fit that. And then you got them rats in Israel. They got a multitude of deities they worship, man. You know, they got a Babylonian Talmud. They don't even read the scriptures, man. They're not even in captivity. The scriptures tell you in Proverbs, I believe Proverbs, get it, 29 and 2, real quick. You know, because it gives you hints, man. Okay?
Wicked Pharaoh.
Man. So
everybody's mourning. Look at the state of this place. You got protests are going on all around the world, bro. Alright? And George Floyd was a bum. Excuse me?
yeah, well, it came out that this dude had Masonic ties. He had the eagle tattoo, which represented order and chaos. Order and chaos. Okay. A lot of these dudes that you see up in the media pushing the wave, they got that power to push that wave because they're controlled opposition, man. They're controlled crisis actors, I should say.
Hey, how many times have so-called black men been killed by the cops? And the protests have never reached the protests have never gone all throughout the entire world. That's because Esau set this thing up. You got agents in every damn country riling up these protests. Alright? Why? Because he wants to be justified for bringing troops in there, bringing troops in the ground, put boots on the ground. Alright? He wants it to make, just like when COVID-19 and the lockdowns, the social distancing and shit, what did they keep repeating? This is the new normal. This is the new normal. Alright? Because they want to indoctrinate you that this is the new normal. Get used to seeing military vehicles. Get used to seeing military personnel walking up and down the streets, man. Alright? Get used to seeing these different protests. Get used to seeing riots. Alright? First and foremost, because it's our prophecy. And it says in the scriptures that when you see upwards of the people in all of the world, then you know this is the very same time that the highest will be